Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. And today I want to share a simple manifesting technique or hack or whatever you want to call it that you can use when you're driving. So if you are a person who drives a car and you find occasionally yourself frustrated with the drivers around you, I want you to practice using thought transmission with them. And so I've been using this and I've had really good success with it. And so I wanted to share it with you. It's pretty specific, but I think the idea of it can be applicable to many places you're manifesting. But let me just share with you what it is. So when you're driving along and you say you're driving on a road and you're going the speed limit or a little over the speed limit, however you choose to drive, and someone is tailgating you and they just will not get off your tail. And you're frustrated by it. Right? I find that frustrating because there's no reason to ride on someone's tail like that anytime. It's not appropriate. It's not safe. It's just not good. And I do not enjoy it. And so I've been practicing in my imagination going and talking to that driver that's driving behind me. And so I go into my imagination. I'm driving. I'm paying attention to the road. I don't close my eyes. And I can see in my rearview mirror the car that's tailgating me and the driver that's tailgating me. And I go into my imagination and I say to them, "Hey, friend," or some version of that, depending on what I want to call them. I usually don't know their name, right? It's not somebody known to me. And I said, and I either ask them or I tell them. I've used both. Both have worked for me. Would you please back up a little bit? Please back off my tail. Please back off my tail. And I take a deep breath and I keep going and I notice. And then, I just go in and have that conversation again. And like I said, I either ask or I tell them, or I might be firm and I say, "Get off my tail. Back up. Slow down. Back off." Something like that. And I've had success 100% of the time doing this. And I can explain it. I was going to say I can't explain it, but I can't. It's manifesting. We're all connected. We're all one. And so they're hearing my thoughts transmitted to them and they're listening to me. It's my reality. They're listening to me and they back off. Now, a couple of times I've had it happen where I needed to repeat it for a little bit. It didn't the first time they didn't just back off. I needed to repeat a little bit, but I've had it work every single time I've done it. And I learned that recently, to apply that to that specific situation pretty recently, and I've had it work. And so I think the thing that really made me want to share it with you is just how consistently I've had it work. And it's just an inner conversation, right? So you can have an inner conversation with anyone in your reality. And you can see results from it. So, right, what I'm doing in my car when I'm driving and I'm having this experience that I don't prefer. And that's another thing is I work to just not get mad about it. Just go in and talk to that person and just kind of be chill about it. And not be upset, not be mad, just not that would affect it, right? It might not, I'm not sure. But I'm just chill, I go have a conversation with them, and I get the result that I want. It's an inner conversation in my imagination with the driver of the car behind me. And so you can take this idea of this inner conversation, just like you could the whole time, just like I could have been doing this the whole time, and you can apply it to anyone in your life. You can apply it all around. You can just have this inner conversation with someone. And you're just talking to them directly. You're either asking them to do what you want or you're telling them to do what you want. It's an inner conversation with a specific person. And so to bring it around to that, your specific person is also a specific person. So it works exactly the same way with them. Whatever you would like from them, you can ask them or tell them in your imagination, have a conversation with them and get exactly what you want. So with that, may you manifest exactly what you want, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.